to me and his channel.
What's up, it's your boy LOE Visuals. I'm back with another video. How y'all day going? Hope y'all vibing, y'all chilling, y'all enjoying y'all day. Got a productive day. We back at it. Before I start, make sure I smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. We on the road to 1K subscribers. Hit the subscribe button. Turn the post notifications on if you want to join me in my journey. I love you guys so much. So much. But let's talk about it. Shakur Stevenson says he's willing to revisit the Frank Martin situation, the Frank Martin fight. He says that he's willing to do it if it hits his desk and it makes sense. He's willing to do it. If you guys don't know, Frank Martin was supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson. They were both supposed to fight for the vacant WBC championship on that November 16th card where Shakur Stevenson fought Edwin De Los Santos. And if you guys don't know, that was actually supposed to be Frank Martin. But Frank Martin said no. He thought that the negotiations, weren't in his favor, him being the B-side in the situation. But, it was word around town that Frank Martin was getting, 6 figures for the fight, $1 million if I'm not mistaken. And it would have been his highest payday in boxing till this date. He hasn't never made $1 million. So that would have been his first time. And, he basically turned it down, He did an interview and he explained, he said that he was going to be going on top rank. He would be, the B side. He would be getting, he wouldn't be getting the money he wanted. But, he had to, basically agree to all those stipulations to fight Shakur Stevenson. And he felt like it wasn't fair in his best interest. So he turned it down, and Shakur Stevenson ended up grabbing that title and beating Edwin De Los Santos. People weren't a fan of the Edwin De Los Santos fight, but he got it done and he became champion. If they weren't, if Frank Martin, it could have been Frank Martin. Frank Martin probably could have got that done, but, we would never know now because, Frank passed it there. And he didn't do himself no justice with calling out Williams and Pater. He called out Williams and Pater, and he, it kind of took away from some of his bravado, turning down Shakur Stevenson the way he did. Because we felt like it was basically time for Frank Martin to grab a scrap. I mean, he's one of the older guys at lightweight. I think he's like 28, 29, something like that. And I don't want to say he's 30, but I know he's probably like 29. And he's, an older guy compared to the guys, like Shakur. I think they got like 3 or 4 years on those guys. But I thought it was time for him to grab a scrap. And although, he's ranked in other sanctioned bodies, I mean, the belt was right there. All you had to do was beat Shakur, and you beat a credible name, a past champion, so the sky's the limit. But maybe he feel like it's a better situation for him. I don't know what's a better situation. If you miraculously get the Tank fight, which I don't see him getting. I don't think he's going to get a Tank fight. So he's kind of, in that gray area because, he's with, that outside. He signed to Earl Spence, and, Earl Spence is his promoter, but you guys know, Earl Spence worked with Al, so pretty sure Frank is going to be working with Al in the Amazon Prime side. So we'll have to see. I thought his best situation was fighting Shakur. Now, if you fight Shakur and Shakur's champion, I mean, the split might not be in your favor. Definitely not going to be in your favor now. So if you would have fought when y'all both, were fighting for a vacant title, it would have been reasonable. But now it's not reasonable for them to give you, more money. You're just a blatant challenger now. So, in my opinion, I think that was a missed opportunity from Frank Martin. He missed a big opportunity not fighting Shakur Stevenson. Now I want to see what he does next because it's very dry on that PBC side as far as, lightweights. There's not really too much he could do. I mean, he beat Michael Rivera. I thought that was a good win. Maybe he could try to get Pitbull Cruz, but, Pitbull Cruz is seeming to be interested in only big fights. He don't want to fight no guys you know, that could beat him and actually pose a threat. You know, he's trying to fight. Pitbull Cruz is trying to fight guys like Ryan, and he's trying to get tank fights. You know, he turned down Shakur Stevenson. I think Shakur Stevenson called him out, but, you know, I think Frank Martin should try to fight Pitbull Cruz. I don't think Pitbull Cruz would want to be interested in it, you know, seeming that, you know, he doesn't really get any flack because he doesn't speak any English, so they don't really give him any too much problem. So, yeah, I think Frank Martin is in a tough situation. Fighting William Zepeda isn't going to be the issue, though. I mean, the solution. You know, it's not going to be the solution. You know, I think Frank Martin definitely killed some of that, you know, steam he had built up, rolling. You know, he was, you know, a lot of guys liked Frank Martin, and he kind of killed his fan base. Even though I think he's a great fighter, kind of killed his fan base with him turning down Shakur Stevenson. Especially, you know, Shakur Stevenson being a guy that people thought you could beat. And it kind of doesn't do you any justice turning down a fight like that. Definitely would have been a big fight, in my opinion. I thought, you know, I would have definitely tuned in and, you know, watched you fight Shakur Stevenson. But, you know, I think Frank is, he's probably going to sit out for a while, you know. He's not doing any justice. He's not really calling guys out, you know. So, I mean, Shakur Stevenson really doing him justice by, you know, bringing it back up, saying that, you know, he's willing to fight Frank Martin still. So, I think Frank Martin should, you know, try to jump at one of these opportunities because, you know, the lightweight division is still moving forward. Even though Devin Haney vacated his titles, the lightweight division is still moving forward. Guys are, you know, starting to fight for these vacant titles. We're seeing Lomachenko and George Kambosos fight. Shakur Stevenson just fought. They just elevated Tank to WBA super title. So it's still moving. I gotta see what they're gonna do with the WBA. I gotta go check. See what they're gonna have fight for the WBO. But, you know, the division is moving. So I think Frank should probably, you know, take the opportunity. If Shakur says he's down, why not? You know, because Shakur really can't get a big fight. So, I mean, I think Frank is a credible name. I mean, you know, he hasn't done much. You know, he's just promoted by Spencer. He really ain't did anything but beat, you know, Michelle Rivera. So I gotta give him credit for that win. That was a good win. So, you know, I think, you know, he needs to capitalize and try to fight Shakur Stevenson instead of, you know, avoiding him. And I don't think William Zepeda is you good? What's up? I don't think William Zepeda is the way to go in this situation. I think if Frank trying to fight William Zepeda is definitely gonna kill his steam. It's making him look bad in my opinion. So I think he should jump at the chance. If we being honest, I think he should jump at the chance. But yeah, what else did I want to talk about? Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. Because yeah, it pretty much covers it. But I think Frank should probably jump at this opportunity instead of waiting around. Because that's basically what he's gonna do in this situation. If he doesn't fight Shakur Stevenson, he's just gonna be waiting around. So in my opinion, I think he should go for it. I don't think Shakur has anything lined up, so why not make it happen? But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We're on the road to 1K subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. I love you guys so much. Let's get this video to 20 likes. I'm out.